Oh, I might poo myself.
Jonathan Javier Molina works as an EMT in Mendoza Province, Argentina. One night after finishing a late shift, he's sitting just inside the hospital corridor when he notices something very strange. He thinks he keeps seeing someone sitting inside his car. He pulls
I've had
out his
experiences
phone
like
and
that
starts
before.
recording.
I don't
What
drive
he
in other
captures
people's
is
cars.
truly bizarre.
The cars of people I know, not just random people's cars.
Y nos dimos vuelta porque dijimos, bueno, ¿quién está entrando?
Turn around, well, because
Cuestión
I
de que no hay
thought
nadie atrás
this thing
nuestro.
is there was no one behind me.
Y miramos dentro del auto y dijimos,
So I look inside the
auto-
car and said, okay, but if the car...
Mierda.
What the hell is that?
Lo peor de todo es que no queremos salir. O sea, no, un miedo, la puta madre.
That's so fucking...
Lo peor de todo es que se mueve adentro del auto.
That's
No hay
like...
nadie. O sea,
That's
ahora
real...
vamos a
Don't
pasar
zoom
adentro.
in, man, I'm already scared!
Pero parece como si fuese un reflejo.
That's like a proper distorted face, man. Did it move? It's moving.
La puta madre.
It's moving. It's moving.
No, huevo.
Don't walk towards it, you're gonna die!
Para que vean que no es mentira.
Just walk towards
Mamá,
it.
la piel de gallina, hermano. Piel de gallina.
You're gonna... Don't...
Cagazo.
Right, no. No, don't go to the doorway, you mong. Right, first off... That's creepy as hell. I paused it because I keep getting moaned at that I'm talking over people talking. But yeah, so I paused it. That's creepy as hell. It could be some trickery. You don't know. I've said this before in other videos. You don't know. It could be some really good trickery, you know, of the cameras, some really good editing, you know. There are people out there that can do that. Or it could be some really scary, spooky crap. And that guy's... There's not a chance, right? I have been in this life for a long time. I've been in this life for a long time, right? And there's not a lot that scares me nowadays when it comes to this type of thing. But something like that, like if that were real, that freaking thing was distorted. It wasn't supposed to be there. No, you don't walk up to it with a camera, all calm and collected like that. You walk up to it with a camera with a little bit of poo popping out of the bottom of your pants, you know, because you've crapped yourself as you're walking over and it slipped down your leg on the inside of your pants, and as you get to the car and try and open the door, it just pops out just above your shoe onto the floor.
Nadie. Nadie.
It's going to go back and it's going to be there. Oh, I went back to what camera did. He's going to turn round. It was in his garage. In their garage. No, man, no. Yeah, I understood that. It sounded like he said I'm done. Oh no, he said it's a lot. I don't know. Where did the dog come from and then where did it go?
Y encima nos mira, la puta que te parió.
It could be the reflection of somebody else, like, you know, or just a trickery. Trickery of the eye. You're being fooled, my guy. No, it's moving again. No, it's moving again. It's moving in the same... I mean, is this replaying? Did the clip just replay itself? Because it's doing the exact same thing in the exact same way. So is it like, I don't know, somebody in a different room and lights reflecting off windows and stuff like that and bouncing everywhere and it just appears in his car, but it's not actually in his car, it's just a reflection? You get what I mean? I get what I mean.
No, chavo. No. Desapareció.
Ah, no!
and films through the glass doors and spots a pale
Nukes, my dude. Why did you put the music there, you little dick? Actually, this guy could produce, right, a horror movie or like a horror TV show or something. That made me jump.
translucent figure just sitting in the passenger seat of his car. It's faint, but the shape is clearly there.
Yeah,
He
we
goes
know
outside
that
to
because you
check,
just made us
opening
crap
both the front
ourselves.
and back doors and showing the empty
Yeah,
interior.
it just goes up
He
to it.
even
Sees a
pans around
demon
to
sat
see
in
that
front of
no
his
one
car and just
is
goes up
nearby.
to it casually.
But after going
Whatever.
back inside, he looks back out at his car and is shocked when whatever it is appears in his car again. This time, it seems to be staring right at him.
Yeah.
So, did Jonathan capture a ghost outside the hospital trying to hitch a ride? And if not, then just
Oh man, I'd be in
is
my car.
this? Let
I'd
me
be
know
in
what you
that.
think.
Just give me a minute. I'd be in my car saying prayers, doing the cross and everything. Man, that is not coming home with me. You know, it's not.
Graveyard shift. A security guard working the overnight shift at a cemetery decides to film a
Cemetery.
video for his brother-in-law, just to show him how creepy the place is after dark.
It's a cemetery. It's gonna be creepy regardless.
He heads into the on-site crematorium to do a little filming, and that's when things get weird.
Lights. They turn
I'm ready
off
for the faces up
automatically at a
against the
certain hour.
frigging doors,
And
man.
I'll tell you right now.
Oh, I thought that was just
I'm
my
not
audio.
walking through.
I actually thought my headset was messing up then.
I have a friend that works. That he would see.
There's gonna be a
and
face
hear
up against
things
the door where
coming from these
the bodies go or
furnaces when they're
something, isn't
burning
there?
the bodies. So when I'm walking through here,
I've watched
they
too
usually
many
put the
nukes
urns out to
videos.
send to the families. So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables here.
I couldn't.
And then
I couldn't
I
do that
come down.
job.
Freaking out.
I've been in this world, this sort of like thing for a long time. And I still couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. Well, what's moving? Was the lid? No, you were playing then. Oh, fuck that.
As he walks deeper into the room where the bodies are cremated, the audio on his phone starts to glitch. Then he freezes as he hears a sharp clinking sound from somewhere nearby. He
He's
turns the
trying to
camera,
get
and that's
out.
when he notices one of the urns. An urn that actually has
Let me
someone's
out!
ashes
Let me
inside.
out!
And the lid is moving. It slowly tips upward like something inside is trying to get out.
Oh, fuck
And with
that.
he decides he's seen about enough. He starts heading for the exit when he
me
notices movement again, this time in the doorway. The curtains are swaying even though the air in the room is still. And then, clear as day, something pushes them open from the other side. And that's it. The guard just makes a run for it.
And he didn't poo
So,
himself.
is something lingering inside the cemetery's
You gotta give
crematorium?
it to the lad. He
Are
didn't
the
poo
spirits
himself.
of the departed not really departing? Let me know. The Transparent
Somebody's trying to scare
Trespasser.
him.
A Florida live streamer named Michael mostly posts gaming content on his social media. He's not a ghost
I
hunter,
normally do.
and he's definitely never filmed anything paranormal. Until now. Michael says his mom has been complaining that something keeps waking her up by tapping on the bedroom window every morning before sunrise. He says
That's
his dad
scary.
brushed it off at first because the window
I'll be getting ready
faces
for
their
the fight, though.
backyard,
Not
which
with
is
the ghost.
surrounded by a gated and locked 7-foot fence. Nothing should be getting back there. Eventually, after hearing the complaints a few too many times, Michael's dad sets up a camera pointing out the bedroom window. What he captures chills him to his core.
Alright, look, it's starting now.
That's a really crappy video.
The
by the way.
security light turns on. It picks up. And then it walks back. It's at the corner of the house.
I've got dogs
You see
behind
him
me
walking?
making noises, and it's scaring me watching,
those short
hearing
guys.
those noises and then watching stuff like this.
un fuoco chiquitico.
And then you see the trees move. Y los árboles se movió.
Right. Assuming this is real, that's pretty convincing. It's pretty convincing. It's kind of spooky. It's kind of spooky.
Y camina, es una persona, no es una persona chiquitica, muy chiquitica.
It is walking like a person.
At 4:27 a.m., long before sunrise, a small translucent figure strolls through the backyard
That's
along the tree
creepy as
line.
shit.
Now, normally I'd just say it's a little kid and probably some bad camera compression. But something about this
Yeah.
figure seems a bit off.
And the
It
trees
doesn't
and the
really
leaves and
move
stuff
like
like
a
that
child,
move
but more
when the
like a
figure
very
goes through
small
it.
adult, maybe 3 to 4 feet tall. And also, why would a child climb a 7-foot fence at 4:27 a.m. just to wander around someone's backyard? So
Yeah.
what did Michael's dad capture here? A spirit,
fucking
doorway,
demon!
a gnome, or just one very strange camera glitch? As always,
That's not a
you
glitch,
decide.
my guy.
Run through the jungle. Over on the YouTube channel, Josh the Intern creator Josh McCartney films his outdoor travel and adventure as he explores the world. In one video, Josh heads deep into the jungles of Sri
He's the type of
Lanka
guy
in
that
search
gets
of one of
murdered
the
out in the
country's
world.
oldest
I should've
prehistoric
said that.
sites, the Belalina Cave, also known as the quote, Cannibal Cave. As Josh treks
it's gonna
further
be
into
haunted
the
then, innit?
jungle,
With
two men
demons.
suddenly step out from somewhere in the brush, and they begin following him. They match his pace, and they stop when he stops. Eventually, they catch up, and one of the men tells Josh that he should follow them because they, quote, want to show him something.
Oh, you
Josh
see what I
immediately
mean?
gets uneasy and decides to start filming.
Told you, the type of person that gets murdered.
Joined by some friends.
Did I not say that? And I've not even seen this video before.
I thought it was a bit strange that as soon as I
He's got his
began
boobs
filming,
out.
they moved out of the shot. But I tried to ignore them and stayed focused on filming the cave I'd worked so hard to reach. Yet every time I lowered the camera, they would tell me to follow them as they wanted to show me something. At this point, I did feel quite uncomfortable, but I decided to give them the benefit.
You're gonna get
of the doubt.
anally entered, lad.
me something. All right.
Yeah, their fingers are going
When
up
I
your
finally
bum.
saw what they wanted to show me, everything changed. Wow. It was an abandoned house, and they wanted me to go in first.
Okay, I'll follow you.
No!
After you.
No!
And at this point, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed one of the men was moving behind me. And at that moment, my gut instinct kicked in loud and clear. Get out now.
I'm just gonna get one more shot,
Yeah.
okay? One more shot.
His fingers going up your bumhole, lad.
Sorry, I just
I'm
shooting
freaking...
at.
Did I not tell thee? And I thought I was being wrong by saying it. I was just like unmasking for a second then. I let my intrusive thoughts speak out loud, right? And then I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. And then it actually turns out he's probably going to get murdered. People should listen to me, man.
I stayed calm, acted like I wasn't suspicious, and slowly walked back towards the entrance. But it seemed like they didn't want me to leave.
I'll come soon. I just want to shoot this. But you go. I'll stay, and then I come later. I'm just filming everything. Okay.
Yeah, I'm wanting you to do that later.
Okay.
So I pretended to take the shot, and when I saw they were distracted, I made my move. At first, I walked at a normal pace, as off camera I had told them I'd forgotten something on the trail. But then, I heard footsteps coming after me, and that's when I
They're
ran.
coming to get you. Run, Forrest!
Alright guys, so I have made it to safety. I wanted to wait until I was off the isolated road, because there's only one way up.
You've made it to safety, yet you're the type of dude to do something like that again, and you're gonna. I'm assuming you didn't just stop your adventures around the world and stop posting them to YouTube and stuff like that. I'm assuming you continue to do it, so you didn't technically get to safety, because you're going to continuously put yourself in situations where you're going to get fingered by big dudes, right? Or murdered. That's going to happen to you, my guy. if you keep putting yourself in situations like that. Up the bum without consent or dead. Shouldn't have said it like that.
What I would say, you know, is they could be extremely friendly and they just genuinely wanted to show me something in that abandoned house, and I just so happened to walk by and they're like, we're going up there anyway.
They wanted to bum you.
Oh, you know, we'll show him something. And I've had those experiences here in Sri Lanka where locals want to show me something and they're super friendly and lovely. This, to me, just didn't feel like that. And so I was better safe than sorry, and so I got out of there. This is a decision that I made. These guys could have been nice and genuinely wanting to show me something. That is just not what I felt in the moment, and I've just got to trust that gut instinct, especially when I'm out there remote on my own. I've just got to trust my gut, and so that's what I did.
Now, honestly, Josh is a little more optimistic than me, because I don't think there's a chance in hell that these guys were up to anything good. But hey, let me know what you think. Were these guys just being friendly? Or was Josh about 2 seconds away from something horrible? The wax shaman. Maria Sabina was a revered shaman and spiritual healer from Oaxaca, Mexico. Maria's fame in the West and the attention it brought upset her local community, and she suffered because of it. She was an outcast to her neighbors. Her house was burned down, and her son was killed. Maria Sabina died in poverty at the age of 90, suffering from malnutrition. As part of an exhibit on witchcraft, the Ocampo Museum in Guadalajara, Mexico displayed a very lifelike figure of Maria Sabina. But soon after it went up, visitors began to complain, saying the figure moved or even tried to grab them. The following creepy video was recorded by one of the very frightened museum visitors.
When they blink, or the eyes move or something.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
Fuck that!
The wax figure of Maria Sabina appears to quickly turn its head directly at the man.
You're gonna stay there!
As you might expect, he just freaks right out.
Shit! Oh, fuck that. I shouldn't say that too many times.
The man showed his video to museum manager Ricardo Barbosa, who posted it online, and it immediately went viral. Ricardo posted a second video to prove that the wax figure of Maria Sabina is definitely not supposed to move.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, amigo, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza.
God, he's touching it, man. You've seen it move.
No se puede manipular.
You're touching it.
Te digo, no tiene.
You gotta catch the demons.
No hay cables. No hay nada. No es un robot.
Have you never seen any paranormal-based horror movie ever?
Barbosa shows that the wax figure is completely solid and immovable.
Don't
it contains
touch
no
it.
gears, no wires, and no motorized parts.
That's because it's infested with demonic forces, and you're going up to it, getting right
so
close.
What do you think happened here? Let me know down in the
Satan
comments.
made an appearance. That's what happened.
Roommate. Haley and her friends are staying in an Airbnb with their moms when they discover something very strange. A secret door hidden under a rug at the bottom of the stairs.
And I wanted to open it to see what was down there. So then I got my phone because I wanted to get a video of me going down there to see what was down there because it was actually creepy.
Haley starts to record as they open the hidden door.
Why do you do stuff like this? Why do people do stupid stuff like this? The guy adventuring around the world by himself, about to get fingered by two dudes. Yeah, and it just, I'm guessing he still does that type of stuff, or did it for a long time after, I don't know. And then you get people like this to find a hidden doorway, a hidden hatch that goes under the floor, and they decide, you know what, I'm going to have a look. This is why you die. This is why people get murdered. This is why.
Revealing a dark cellar beneath the house.
We found a secret door underneath. Sorry.
What happened?
So it turns out someone is living down there. A woman's voice suddenly yells up at them from somewhere in the darkness.
Who got trapped down there?
Is somebody living down there? Are you just being divs?
Now, they say they have no idea who was living in the cellar, but I have an idea. It was the owner. That's what I think. Because I featured several videos on this channel of weird people who rent out their house and then just secretly hide inside somewhere.
Oh, it's a bit weird.
You're the people that I let the house to, right?
Yeah.
You're here all day?
Yeah, who are you?
I own the house. I'm Richard. Hope you don't mind, but...
What about, it's a bit weird. What's happening? What's happening here?
That's a bit weird.
Look, this should be no problem. I'm not going to interfere with you.
But you're interfering
Yeah!
now.
Yeah, it actually seems like he's going to interfere with you. And the dude looks like he's going to sniff your taint while you're asleep at night. I'm just saying.
No.
He's coming to fumble your bollocks.
Where's your claws?
They're in the washing machine.
It's just
So, next time you stay at an Airbnb, just be aware that the creepy owner might just be living inside there with you. And that is truly disturbing.
He just comes out of a secret doorway. The freak.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official. And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Living doll. TikTok user Cheeky Chica says that
I've watched all of the Chucky movies. The one with the wax figure scared the crap out of me because I have PTSD from watching the Chucky movies when I was a kid, right? I used to have nightmares about that little ginger bastard until I was at least 30.
her granddad collects old antique dolls and
I'm
mannequins.
not joking either.
Something that really creeps her out when she goes to visit her grandparents. One night, she's busy on her laptop in a room full of those old dolls, when suddenly she sees something that chills her to her core.
That. The freaky ass doll just sat there. Is that a cross behind it?
Just moved.
I didn't see it. So the doll moved and she goes over to try and touch it. No, don't touch it. You've just said you've seen it move. Do you not know who Charles Lee Ray is?
Boy, all the talking heads would have been screaming about the Dallas Cowboys and the sticking forth in this organization. So again, kudos to the Cowboys going on the road, getting a good win.
It pops its head out at court, out at room.
There's no pictures on the scorecard. If you're down, you don't care if it's like $5.
Pops its head out.
You just have
Hello?
to do the injury to Parsons.
What's that light at the bottom? Come on, my guy. That's some fishing wire. You could see the light reflecting on it at the bottom. At the bottom, you could see it. Replay. No, go back a little bit more. You see it there. You can see the light reflecting off it. Shut up. Stop trying to fool me. I call BS on this one. I call fishing wire. I call fishing wire. I do. It's gonna be you dickhead! It's gonna be you dickhead! Holy shit. Shut up, man. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Oh, my heart's pounding. Oh, my heart's pounding. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Oh.
I won't watch.
Oh, really? So what's the point asking to do it again? Do it again, but I'm not going to be able to see you, so I can't verify anything. Oh. The shadow? I honestly didn't see anything move though.
At first, Chica is freaked out by the creepy doll and walks out of the room.
I'm freaked out about the fucking
and the door just slowly swings shut behind her. But she goes back in and tries to get the doll to move again.
Why?
And it does.
Why would you do that?
In the mirror, you can clearly see the doll's hand move across its
knee.
It
moves.
But did you see it?
No.
Just before the doll's hand moves,
I saw the
a
shadow.
strange shadow passes across the wall, moving toward the old doll. So is this bizarre old antique doll haunted by the spirit of one of its former owners? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
It's probably an elaborate hoax because at the door, you could see the reflection at the bottom of the door. There was light bouncing off of something. And it resembles other cases where people have been caught out using fishing wire, you know, because you don't really see it on camera unless the light hits it. I know what I mean. Go back and watch the video. You'll see what I mean. There's a little light reflected at the bottom, and I think it was fishing wire. The balloon scared the crap out of me, though. The balloon scared me. That got me.
Pulled under. In Indonesia, a little girl named Zaina and her brother are playing in their bedroom as the family security camera quietly records. But as the little girl crawls across the floor, something seems to pull her. Zaina's mother, who was away at work, later watches the security footage back as she records her horrified reaction.
The baby gets pulled under the freaking bed. Or is the baby crawling backwards?
Ayah, demi Allah, kayak ada yang ngeliat Jena. Demi Allah.
The baby's getting dragged under the fucking bed, right? You can tell by the conversation going on and the subtitles at the bottom that the mum and dad are watching it happen on some sort of camera, because obviously it's on camera, isn't it? Like the kids are there, right? And they're talking about it. They're talking about it. Instinct should make you get up and go to your child instead of having a conversation with your partner about what's happening to your child. You see your baby being dragged under the fucking bed by an unseen force, right? And your first instinct is to say, "Oh, husband, look what's happening to our baby. Oh, ain't that scary? Oh, no. Oh, shut up, man." The kid's more concerned, the brother is more concerned. Well, I say that, he actually don't look like he gives a shit. What's that on the right hand side there? Right, it's alright. Take your time, love. Take your time. Get the baby out. Just drag her out, then. You are one useless twat!
Little brother just kinda lies there staring at his phone as his sister seems to be slowly dragged under the bed. Zaina starts screaming. Whether in pain or fear, it's hard to tell, but her brother barely reacts. Eventually, he calls for help, and their grandmother rushes in.
I think she crawled under the bed and just got stuck somehow. I just got scared and wouldn't move.
A nearby neighbor hurries in to help, and the two of them actually have to lift the entire bed.
Oh,
finally, the grandmother manages to free terrified little Zaina and pulls her into her arms. Their mother, whose shocked voice can be heard on the video, says she has no idea what to make of it. She genuinely believes that something pulled her daughter under that bed. But what do you think?
It looks like she crawled
Story
under that friggin'
videos.
bed.
This is the place for weird or silly videos, or actually this week it's ones that didn't quite fit the regular list, but are still creepy in their own way. First up, a young woman named Lexi is just hanging out at home with her dog. Nothing unusual. But her black lab suddenly locks onto something across the room. Something truly bizarre.
Well, it obviously don't like Santa and his wife. Santa's head.
So this video was sent to me a couple of hundred times in email and on TikTok, and some of the people in the video comments are just straight up freaking right out. But it turns out that this is just a Christmas decoration doing what it do, because it's actually designed to move like that. Freaking the out of the family dog is just a bonus. This next video is something that some people seem to think.
Why did you include it in the video then? Knobhead. Eh? Think about that! Think about what you've done. Eh? Try to rip on Santa Claus like that, you should be ashamed of yourself. And then he takes piss out at dog. Arsehole. That's it for today's video. If you liked what you saw, if you thought it were funny, if you got some sort of enjoyment out of this video, then consider hitting subscribe and like, comment down below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.